What's up, guys? I hope you're all doing well. Today I thought we could just sit down and chat about my favorite Amazon products that I've purchased in 2023 so far. This is not a Prime sale video. I know that the Prime sale is happening now, or it might be close to happening depending on when I decide to publish this video, but I'm not sure which of the products that I'm featuring today are going to be part of the sale or if they're going to be. I wanted to share these with you because some of the things I'm going to talk about today are things that have just become staples in my collection that you've heard me talking about repeatedly already this year. I have some beauty products, I have some personal care stuff, I even have some home things that I'll share at the very end in case you're interested in that as well. So let's go ahead and jump right in and get started. All right, so first let's go ahead and start with the beauty products, and there are so many great things that I got on Amazon this year. The first one you've heard me talk about many times, it's the Kiko Velvet Touch creamy stick blushes. So you can get these at Ulta. I didn't realize that initially. I just saw them on Amazon and they came in a day. I think they were like the Prime 1-day shipping. So I figured I would try them out, and I did not realize how much I was going to love these, but they have the softest velvety feel, and I'm actually wearing one of them today, shade number 4. I think it's called Hot Pink. It's my absolute favorite one. It's a beautiful cool tone shade, and these don't have the slightest bit of stickiness to them. They just go on almost like a powder instantly. They dry down completely and they just glide across the skin. You can use your fingers or you can use a brush or a sponge, however you want to apply them. Most days I just use my fingers because they are that easy to blend. You just put them on and just like a couple of swipes and they're set and they're good. And they are so long lasting as well. I don't have any trouble with longevity. They last me the good majority of the day. So these were an amazing find. I have so many cream blushes in my collection right now, but I just keep going back to these because they're so easy. I've been traveling with them because the stick format just makes them really like compact and small. They fit right in my travel bag and they come in the most beautiful, flattering colors. So I definitely wanted to mention these. Another blush that I got on Amazon is this one from Makeup Revolution. It's the Super Dewy Liquid Blush, and the shade, it's so hard to read the name, it's so small. It's called You Had Me at First Blush. It's another really hot pink color, and I wanted this one so badly, but it was sold out at Ulta for the longest time, and then I found it on Amazon. Again, it was Prime. It came in like a day or two, so I was really excited to get my hands on this one. As somebody who loves a cool toned pink blush, this is so perfect. It's a really, really hot pink coming out of the tube, but when you blend it out, if you just use a little bit, you don't need a lot, it just works out to the perfect color, and it has this really soft, moussey feel that's not sticky and dries right to a powder finish. And this one also, because it's so pigmented, it's really long lasting on my cheeks and it stays all day. So this was another great find on Amazon. If you can't find this shade, because I know it keeps selling out, Amazon has had it consistently, so definitely check over there. And then I guess let's just keep going with the blushes. I got these Air blushes from Catrice, also on Amazon. Right now they're only available on Amazon or on the Catrice website in the US. They don't have them at Ulta anymore, which is disappointing, but Amazon I feel like is the next best closest thing. And again, these were Prime. They came super fast. And they're two different versions. So we have the Air Blush Glow and the Air Blush Matte. Now the Air Blush Matte are the most beautiful, soft, velvety blushes, and they have so much pigmentation. You really only need to tap your brush in them very lightly. But at the same time, even though they're pigmented, they blend really nicely. So sometimes pigmented blushes can be hard to blend and they grab to your skin too much. These don't do that. They just are just so silky, and I had a really easy time using them. And then the Air Blush Glow, even though they're a glowy blush technically, they're not overly shimmery. They don't have glitter in the formula at all. They kind of just have more of a satiny finish. So they just add the tiniest little bit of glow that really just makes them so they're not a flat matte, but I don't find that they enhance any texture on my face, which is a really good thing. I know some people tend to stay away from glowy blushes because they feel like they're going to enhance their pores. This one really does not do that at all. I think it's just very subtle and very beautiful. So I thought these were a huge winner for me as well. And then the fourth blush that I have to talk about, which I don't even know if I've talked about these on my channel, but I've been loving them so much, much are these Jane Iredale blushes. This is a brand I actually don't hear a lot of people on YouTube talking about. I know I saw Lisa J do a video on them a while ago, but I think she's the only person that I watch that I've heard mention these, and they are the most beautiful blushes. They're so soft and pretty. They look really natural, just like your own flush. Like, they don't look like you're actually wearing a blush. You really can't see where the blush ends and your skin begins. They really are just so seamless. And I wasn't expecting the level of softness that these have. When you put your finger into the pan, it's like, wow, they're just so finely milled and just the most beautiful formula. So I highly recommend these. These were a big surprise to me. I bought them just because I was kind of curious about them. I didn't expect to love them as much as I do. And this is another product that I reach for a lot just because I love how soft they feel and they look incredible on your cheeks. The next product has become such a huge staple in my collection, and you guys have heard me mention this in just about every video where I'm applying my makeup, and that is the NYX Glitter Primer. This is a hard thing to find. I heard a lot of people talking about it, and I went to all of the drugstores in my area that carry NYX, like CVS, Walgreens, Target. None of them had this. I'm pretty sure the only place you can get it is in Ulta or also on Amazon. So I just picked it up on Amazon because I wasn't going to be going to Ulta anytime soon. And again, it came in like a day or two. And this product is my holy grail primer. It's extra thick and sticky, but what it does is it just makes your shimmer shades pop. And it's also supposed to prevent fallout, especially if you're using shades that have glitters. And it really does help. I won't say that it's 100% foolproof because I have used this with glitters and I still did get a little bit of glitter fallout, but not as much as I think I would have had I not used it. But really, I don't even wear glitter all that much. I use this for regular everyday shimmer shades because it gives them that foiled wet look. And what I used to have to do before I started using this is spray my brush or my finger with a setting spray just to kind of foil the shadow and make it like have that wet look and help it to pop. And when I put it on top of this, that basically does the same thing. So I don't have to do the whole setting spray thing anymore. I just put this down, put a shimmer shade on top, and it also helps them to grip to your eyelids and last all day. So this has been one of the best finds of the year, and I found it over on Amazon. So I think if you are looking for a really good primer, check this one out. It's not for matte shadows though. I just want to put that out there because it is sticky. If you try to blend a matte shadow, it's not going to work. So I usually put my matte shadows in my crease. I get them all set exactly the way I want. And then I put this just on the lid and pat a shimmer shade on top. So it's not an all over primer. It's really just to put down wherever you're planning on putting a shimmer shade or a glitter shade. This year, I also discovered some amazing products from the Hamish brand, which is a K-beauty brand. I got 3 products on Amazon that I'm just so in love with. The first one, again, you guys have heard me talk about this multiple times. It's their BB Moringa Ceramide Cream. This is a tinted moisturizer BB cream. It has SPF 30 and I have the shade 23C Nude. And one of the things I really love about this is that it's a super cool tone color, almost to the point of being a little bit grayish, but once I blend it into my skin, it's totally fine. It doesn't make me look gray. I'm actually wearing it in the video today. It looks perfect, honestly. And I have so much trouble finding cooler tone foundations that I was really glad to see this. It kind of reminds me of the Misha Perfect Cover BB cream as well, if you've tried that one. But I like this one even better than the Misha. I just think it looks a little bit more skin-like. I mean, the Misha one is really nice. I do like that one. But this one just has a slightly different texture. I'm trying to think of exactly like what the difference is. I want to say the Misha one just has like a tiny little bit more glow. And because of that, it enhances my texture just slightly more. It's not bad. I still like that one, like I said. But this one, it's not matte, but it's close to matte. So I think it just gives like a more airbrushed look on the skin. I don't know. I love this formula so much though. And because it's a tinted moisturizer, it doesn't look heavy like a foundation, but it has great coverage at the same time. It has way more coverage than your average run-of-the-mill tinted moisturizer. So this is amazing. I'm actually down to here in the tube already, so I'm gonna have to repurchase and order another one soon. I have a couple vacations coming up and I do not want to be without this. So this was another really, really good find that's become a favorite. Another product that I've really been loving is this Marine Care Cream Toner. So it kind of is similar to the Laneige Cream Toner. I know a lot of people like that one. It was pretty affordable as well. I've had this for a couple months now and I'm only down to here. And I mentioned this toner in my skincare video that I did last month that kind of blew up. And I was talking about how I put this on in multiple layers after I cleanse my skin. I put this on, once, then I put a couple more drops and do another layer, then do another layer, and really saturate my skin. And it helps to lock the moisture in all day long. Then I put my serum and my moisturizer on top of it. So this has also been an amazing product in my skincare routine. I just love it so much. It's great. And then the third thing that I got from Hamish is their Artless Glow Base. This is SPF 50. And this has just such a thin and elegant texture for a sunscreen. It's not sticky. It's super, super thin and weightless. And it has a little bit of a glow as well that can kind of show through your foundation. Sort of similar to the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, but it's an SPF. So it gives you that sun protection while at the same time just making your skin look really glowy and dewy and so, so pretty. And it's not the kind of glow that's overly sparkly or glittery either. So when you put a foundation on top of this, you don't notice a ton of glow, maybe just a little bit peeking through, but it's enough to keep my dry skin from looking dry. It just adds that little hint of like a sheen back. And like I said, I love the texture. Sunscreens can be so finicky and so difficult to work with sometimes, and foundations don't always sit nicely on top of them, but this one, because it's so thin and lightweight, it just does such a great job, and all my foundations work beautifully on top of it. So this is another amazing product. Another product I haven't really talked about on my channel, but I thought that this was so nice, is this empty palette. They have so many different ones on Amazon, and I felt like this one was really good quality. It's magnetic and it has like the fish scales on it. It's really, really pretty. And inside I have some of my ColourPop single shadows, and I want to say this was like 12 or 13 bucks. And if you go to buy like a Z palette or something, they're way more expensive. This was such a reasonable price that I had to get one to try it, and I was super impressed with the quality. So I just wanted to mention this really quickly. It also has a nice mirror in it, which I thought was a nice touch, and it just comes in all different styles and colors. So if you're looking for an empty palette, Amazon has some great ones. I'll link to this specific one below. Like I said, it has a bunch of different variations that you can choose from. I also get a lot of my nail polishes over on Amazon. There are two brands in particular that I've just loved so much, and every time I wear nail polish in a video, you guys are always asking me what brand is that and what color. I don't have it on right now. Ironically, I just took off some nail polish and I didn't have time to paint my nails before this video. But there are two brands that I've really been loving over on Amazon. The first one is ILNP. They have so many really beautiful like duochrome finishes and shimmers and glitters. I rarely wear just a solid cream color these days because there are so many fun ones, especially from this brand. So I love these. They also are long lasting and pretty chip resistant. And the other brand that I love is Cert Colors. You can also get these on Amazon. And just like the ILNP ones, these come in the most fun finishes. They have duochromes and multi-chromes. I actually have an entire video that I did during Vlogmas where I went through my nail polish collection and I shared all of the different colors that I have. So if you're interested in that, I'll go ahead and link it down below, because that way you can see swatches of all the different colors. I swatch them on like a little plastic fake nail, but Amazon is a great place to buy nail polish. Another thing that I talked about, I think in a previous Amazon video, but I wanted to mention it again, is the Bare August foot file. So if you're like me and you wear sandals a lot, like I tend to get calluses on my feet and my heels all the time. And I tried so many different things. I tried the ped egg. I also tried that device that spins around that gets rid of the dead skin. And I just felt like it always went dull before it actually got my calluses off. It just didn't work all that well. I've tried those masks that you put on and you like let your feet soak in it and then all of your skin peels off. Those actually work really well, but they're time consuming and it takes like a week for it to work. So I heard about these glass foot files from Bare August and I wanted to see what all the hype was about, and it looks kind of like one of those ped eggs, but it is so much more effective. The very first time I used this, I had almost completely smooth feet. Like, it is incredible. It gets rid of your calluses with ease. It's amazing. I highly recommend these. They are definitely worth the hype, and they're pretty affordable as well. This is truly the one and only device that has worked for me, and it works very quickly. So I just wanted to mention this one again as well. I also talked about this travel bag in a haul video a couple months ago, and I finally just took it on a trip with me for the first time because this was the first time going anywhere, and I was so impressed with this. It has a diagonal zipper instead of the zipper being on the top of the case. So when you open it, it opens completely flat. And that does two things. One, you can fit so many more things in it. I actually put my entire bottle of contact lens solution in there, and I just fit way more makeup than I normally could in a regular case. And the other thing is, because it opens up like this on a countertop, you can see everything that you have so much more easily than if you just unzip a top zipper and you're kind of trying to dig around and it's really dark in there. Everything is really well lit because it's so open, and I could just see all of my products without having to take a bunch of stuff out. So I was really happy with this makeup bag. They come in so many different colors, and it's super durable and well made. I'll link the specific one that I have down below. There are a bunch of different copycat ones. I'm not sure about the quality of those, so I wanted to link to the one that I have because I really think it's absolutely worth getting. I think I originally saw it on Jessica Braun's channel, and she travels a lot, so I definitely trust her opinion when it comes to travel bags, and I'm so glad I got that one. I also got a pair of sandals that I wanted to share with you. I was thinking about buying some Birkenstocks, but they're really expensive, and I had seen an influencer on Instagram. I can't remember who it was off the top of my head. I know I saw it over there, but they were talking about these Cushionaire sandals from Amazon, and they have so many really pretty styles. I almost bought a bunch of different things, but I wanted to try the brand first. So I got the Birkenstock dupes, and they have amazing reviews, like almost 5 stars. And when I got them home, I was so impressed. They really do look exactly like Birkenstocks. They feel exactly like them. My mom has a pair and I tried them on, and these feel pretty much almost identical. So I just wanted to mention these in case you're looking for really high quality sandals, and they're affordable. I think I paid $29 for these, so it's way better than like the $128 or $29 that you pay for the Birkenstock brand. And they seem like they're really well made and they're gonna hold up. So I just wanted to mention those quickly as well. And then I have a couple of home things that I wanted to share quickly. I have some things actually in my background when I changed that I ordered from Amazon. And the first one are these candles that are back here. So I had seen candles like this at Pottery Barn, and they were so expensive. They're the kind that looks like they have a real flame. It's kind of dancing inside, but they wanted something ridiculous, like 30 bucks for like a small candle. And they went up to like $60 or $70 per candle. And I was like, there's no way I'm going to spend that kind of money on these. So of course I went to Amazon to see if they had something cheaper. And these actually come in a set of 3. So you get a taller one, a medium one, and then a shorter one. I got the gold ones, but they come in a couple of different color options, and they look so real. They are super high quality. I was very impressed. So if you're looking for candles like this, definitely check over on Amazon. I'll link to the exact ones that I have down below. I also got these little bud vases on Amazon as well. I thought that these were so cute and they would look adorable in my background. So again, I got the gold ones. I think they come in a couple of different color options, and they're really high quality. They just look so beautiful. It's just a really nice decorative item to check out. I've also really been wanting a way to work out at home, so I ended up buying a mini treadmill. My husband didn't want like this big giant thing in the middle of the family room, so I went on Amazon and I found this one that's really nice and slim, and it doesn't take up a lot of space, so I love to walk on it while I'm watching TV. And the bar that you hold on to actually folds, and then you can just lean it against a wall, you can shove it under a bed. It just folds down nice and flat and compact, which I really love. And it has a lot of different speed options. It doesn't incline, unfortunately, so you just have to walk flat, but I love it as a way to walk in the wintertime because I live in New England, so a lot of the year I can't walk outside, or just if it's raining out or if it's too hot and humid. So I love just bringing it into the family room and walking while I watch TV. It makes the time go by really fast. Or I'll just put my phone in the center console and just watch YouTube or listen to a podcast or something. So this is an awesome little treadmill, and it's more affordable than getting like a really big one, but it's just a great way to get your steps in every day and to work out. So I wanted to mention that as well. Then I just have two more quick things. The first one is this mini carpet cleaner. So I got this when Amazon was having a deal on it a couple months back, and I love this so much, especially because I have a young son who sometimes spills things on the carpet, whether, you know, it's a drink or he's eating something or whatever it may be. I don't want to have to drag out my big, huge, heavy carpet cleaners. So I love this one because it's so compact and it can do a pretty decent sized area. It does an amazing job too at cleaning the carpet. Anything I've ever used it for, it got it out completely. I've spilled makeup on the floor in here, and it's gotten out everything that I've needed it to. So it's great also if you have carpeted stairs, it's good for that, or even to use it for the carpets in your car as well. So this is another really great thing to check out if you don't have one. And then the last thing is this little mini shark vacuum. I got this on Amazon several months ago, and I use this so often. Anytime somebody spills something in the kitchen or just like little crumbs here or there, I use it in my car as well. It's just a really handy thing to have around. It has amazing suction. And again, it's one of those things that, you know, if I don't want to have to take the big vacuum out and it's just a quick little job that I need it for, it's great for that. I also use it on my stairs. So those are just a couple quick home things that I've gotten as well. And I think that's everything so far for 2023. So I'll make another one of these videos at the end of the year, probably during Vlogmas, and let you know what I got the second half of 2023. But I'd love to hear your favorite things that you've gotten on Amazon. Let me know in the comments down below if there's anything that I should check out. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I'll go ahead and post another Amazon video that I did right here in case you want to see more suggestions for other things that I love. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really truly appreciate it. If you're new to my channel and you have a minute to subscribe, definitely do that. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I'll see you all in my next one. Take care, guys. Bye.